Our three finals tonight will become the first members of that team, and a huge, thunderous roar comes up as Ryan Lochte and Michael Phelps march out in anticipation of the final of the men's 400 IM. And there is Phelps, the 16 Olympic medals. In the last two games, 14 of them gold, a perfect 8 for 8 4 years ago in Beijing. But as we mentioned, he is definitely being threatened, and really the best overall swimmer in the world after Beijing has been Ryan Lochte, who is the two-time defending world champion in this event. Since Phelps stepped away from the event, Lochte has taken a hold of it and has gripped it tight. Dan Hicks with Rowdy Gaines and Andrea Kramer. And Rowdy, I can't imagine a better final to start things off with than the 400 IM.
And it's going to be a great event between two huge champions.
Let's set the lanes for you. Lane 1 is Andrew Gemmell, open water specialist, better in the 1500, his first trials final. Lane 2 is Tyler Harris, 12th in the trials 4 years ago, a UNC grad. Chase Kalish, 6'6", 18 years old, trains with Michael Phelps and his coach Bob Bowman at the North Baltimore Aquatic Club. Had a good swim to make this final. He's right next to Ryan Lochte, who has cranked up the training from 4 years ago and is poised to shine. And right next to Michael Phelps in lane 5. They are the top two qualifiers, but Lochte had nearly a 4-second faster time than Phelps, who swore that he wasn't going to swim this event 4 years ago after he got his final gold in it. Tyler Clary in lane 6, the other wild card who could sneak in there in the top two if either Lochte or Phelps falters. Lane 7 is Michael Weiss, who was 3rd at the NCAAs this year. And in lane 8 is Robert Margalis, 3rd in the 08 trials behind Phelps and Lochte. So based on what you saw earlier today in the prelims, Rowdy, how do you handicap this final?
It really comes down, Dan, to who cruised the most. If Phelps was at, say, 60%, Lochte was, say, 85%, that may explain that 4-second gap. But if they were both 60 or 70 or 80%, Lochte is going to win this race. Because 4 seconds is a lot, even though it's a preliminary.
So the lanes work from the top to the bottom, 1 to 8. Lochte, the top qualifier, earns lane 4. Phelps below him in lane 5, and keep an eye on Clary. Those are the three principals in here, although we expect Lochte and Phelps to go 1-2.
Still a little worried about Phelps and his legs. You know, if he's racing to win, does that jeopardize him making team? What I mean by that is if he goes out with Lochte and just really hammers the legs that front half, then Clary, as you said in the beginning, could end up sneaking in there and getting second. I don't think anybody's going to beat Ryan Lochte tonight. I just have a feeling about him, the way he's looked. Talked to his dad a little while ago, and he was just complete cruise control this morning. Didn't take a hard stroke. Now Phelps looks so much better though at night, doesn't he?
He does.
It's like night and day from what he looked like this morning. Not that he looked bad, but he just looked so cruise controlled that he didn't look sharp. And he looks sharp now.
Phelps in lane 5 has the slight lead as they switch strokes. Phelps again, after he got out of the pool winning the gold in this event in Beijing, said that was it. It is so grueling of an event to train for that although Phelps is going to go for another Olympics, you know, he might sacrifice his other events by training for this grueling event. But here he is in the 400 IM again, where he's the two-time defending Olympic gold medalist. And Lochte is such a good backstroker. We'll see if he can gain some ground on Phelps.
And Phelps is doing a nice job. That's Lochte right there.
Clary in lane 6 has the lead.
Listen, Tyler Clary is as good on the front half as any swimmer in the world here in the 400 IM, and that includes Phelps and Lochte. The problem for him is his 2 weak strokes come next, so he's going to come way back to Lochte and Phelps, especially Lochte. Look for Lochte to take off here in this breaststroke and try to spread himself between himself and Clary and Michael Phelps.
Clary's running first, Lochte is second, and Phelps is 3rd at the halfway mark. Clary never an Olympian. Silver in the worlds behind Lochte, without Phelps in the field as they go to the breaststroke. So here's Clary trying to hang on to the lead. And we'll see how proficient Lochte's gotten in the breaststroke, and Phelps is in between them.
Well, Clary has improved on his breast, and he's got another couple of chances, Dan. He's got a great 200 backstroke, a good 200 butterfly, but you can see Phelps, he just doesn't look that sharp here in the breaststroke. But if he can keep it close in the free without losing his legs here, then he'll be able to race Lochte home, because Phelps does have a better freestyle overall, at least in the past here in the 400 IM, in this freestyle leg coming out.
Lochte has taken over the lead from Clary. Phelps is in third. And Clary just trying to hold off Phelps, but Lochte is pulling ahead, almost a body length lead over Phelps as they get ready to take the final 100 meters in the freestyle. Phelps is going to have to come back on Lochte. And Lochte looking stronger as they hit the 300-meter mark.
Well, he really picked up his turnover, didn't he, Dan? Right there, that last 30 meters or so, just exploded into that 300. That's a second, almost a second and a half ahead of Phelps.
So here they go with the freestyle. Phelps a full body length behind Lochte. Top two go to London, where Lochte wants a huge medal haul. Overshadowed by Phelps 4 years ago and making a statement here tonight in the opening 400 IM final.
Well, regardless of how it shakes out, I said earlier I didn't think Phelps would swim this event in London. Well, I have a different opinion now because he's swimming very well. He's not going to win, but I think he's going to swim this event in London now.
He's going to hold off Clary, and Lochte is going to hold off Phelps. So all the pieces beginning to come together for Lochte, who trained as hard as he ever has in his career. He's going to win the 400 IM trials over Phelps. They go 1-2, and there are your first two Olympians of 2012. Fastest time ever for Lochte.
Man, I think they both have a lot left in the tank. I really do. I don't think either one of them showed everything here at the Olympic trials. This meet is so intense for almost every single swimmer out there. Here's the back to breast right here. There's Tyler Clary right there in your shot. He's doing a nice job. He did a great job. 4:09. That's a beautiful swim by Tyler Clary. But Ryan Lochte did so much that third 100, and that's what makes or breaks a great 400 IMer. For that matter, a 200 IMer is that breaststroke, and that's where Ryan Lochte was able to do it so well. And Lochte really, you know what? I think he let up. He didn't die. It looked like he died. I think he let up at the end. He's got a lot more races ahead of him, and I don't think Phelps gave it all either the last 25 meters or so. These guys are going to be much faster in London.
Three fastest in the world this year, Lochte, Phelps, and Clary. But once again, Clary is on the outside as Phelps, who stepped away from this event, back in it. Lochte wins it over Phelps.